English short stories for beginners. 100 English short stories to improve vocabulary and learn English in a fun way. Learning English through short stories. Episode 5. Number 27. The Big Move. We have planned to move to another city. Everything has been planned for weeks, but this Friday we'll finally make the move. All our household items have been packed in boxes. Most of the furniture has been carefully wrapped in blankets and foil. Additionally, we have made a list of which items are in which boxes. This will help us to save time when we unpack our stuff. It is difficult to make a move like this alone, which is why we have asked friends to help us. We also leased a truck for that day, since we are doing everything ourselves. With a little help from friends and neighbors, we are saving a lot of money. Professional moving companies are expensive, and we would rather save our money to buy additional furniture since the new house is larger than the old one. Number 28. Driving and parking in Germany. I just moved to Germany. This is elderly, a country for cars. The highway is called Autobahn, and these are excellent roads for high-speed car travel. Most Germans have a garage, and some families even own several cars. But not all is perfect in this country. Most Germans know that in inner cities there is no free parking. If you are looking for a free parking space where you are also allowed to, you might drive around for hours until you find one. Parking garages can be very expensive, especially if you need one for a whole day or even longer. People who live in this city often need to apply for a resident parking card. In this country, every resident needs to be registered with the authorities, which can be a good or very bad thing. Those who cannot get a residence parking card but need to park their car in the centers have to leave their car on the fringes of the city and use public transportations. Number 29. Grocery shopping. My name is Fatima. I'm originally from the Middle East, but I'm living in England where I have made myself quite comfortable, especially since I can live here with my family. Grocery shopping is one of my daily needs. Usually, I do this in the morning when fewer customers visit the supermarkets. To save money, I always prepare a list. For instance, today I need rice, vegetables, meat, sardines, and pasta. If I need cheap offers, I buy more of it. Potatoes and pork aren't on my menus very often, as it's something more for the British. In most supermarkets, you have to pack your bags yourself and you can pay with your credit card. Number 30. A clean house. Once a year, I need to clean the whole house thoroughly. This happens usually in springtime where there is less moisture in the house. We are rather large family with 4 children, all of them teenagers, so the mess and dirt are piling up quickly. Our house is a rather typical single family house with an attached garage and a small attic. The living room is openly connected with the kitchen. We also have an extra freezer outside the house where we store meat. Some of it comes from the hunting that my father usually does on weekends. Anyway, when we start, we first clean the rooms of the kids. We clean the floor and wipe the windows. We need to mop the floor more than once until it shines and looks like new. I clean the furniture, and usually I need about half a day to get to the kitchen clean. My brother cleans the garage and helps to bring the trash out. We are a clean and functioning family with a clean house and healthy children. We are rightfully proud of ourselves. Number 31. Future plans in Mexico. I am on vacation in Mexico and walking on the beach. I am staring at the sea. My thoughts wander into the future. What will my future be like? What I am supposed to do? I am dreaming of finishing my education with a doctoral degree in medicine. Then I really could become a doctor and work in a hospital. I could even have my own business. I also imagine becoming a plastic surgeon. I know they make a lot of money and most have an excellent reputation. Some of them even have become celebrities. My thoughts wander further. I could also finish my education with honors and then finish my life. But then again, I like where am I right now. Perhaps I should just stay here in Mexico and spend my life in a hammock. Number 32. Dialogue. Dining European style. Unlike in the US, in many European countries a customer can just enter a restaurant and choose an available seat where you feel comfortable. However, in more upscale restaurants most often there are no menus on the table, so you would have to ask the waiter to bring you one. The waiters usually wear a white shirt and black trousers. They also carry a little notebook to notate orders. Often, a conversation between a customer and a waiter follows this pattern. Waiter: good evening. Have you already found something that you would like to order? Customer: I will take a schnitzel and a salad. Number 5 on the menu. Waiter: that's okay. What would you like to drink? Customer: just mineral water. Waiter: with or without gas? Customer: still water with little gas. Waiter: so you want a salad, a schnitzel and a mineral water with little gas, correct? The customer nods. After the meal, the customer asks, bill please. A tip is always voluntary and in most countries is not included in the bill. Number 33. Our bicycle tour. We are two young men on vacation in Holland. In this country, everyone has a bicycle and it's part of their culture. That's why we rented a bicycle for a whole week to explore not only big cities such as Amsterdam, but also the countryside. From the early morning to late at night, we are riding our bicycles and each day we try to cover longer distances. Normally, we ride about 50 kilometers per day. There are no mountains to speak of, so we can ride as fast as we can. Our bicycles are fully equipped with head and tail lights, gear shifts, a bell, and even an air pump. Besides those, we also wear a helmet and a colored shirt. We'd like to think of ourselves as semi-professional bicycle riders. For me, it is more of a sport, but my friend already dreams of participating in the Tour de France. Watch the continuation of these stories in the next video. Thank you so much for watching this far into the video. Remember to subscribe to the Mr. English channel and hit the bell icon to be notified when I post new videos.